Federico Staksrud. Cam, how has he been able to overtake Ben Johns as the #1 ranked player in the world?
Well, I'll just start with, as we're going off of stats, he really hasn't taken a tournament off. So when it comes to just points alone, he's consistently going into every single tournament and making deep runs. They call him the man of Sunday. That has been this year. That's kind of been his little shtick because he's making it to Championship Sunday every week, every single tournament. So that alone is just getting your points up and up, let alone his play is incredible. He really wanted his play to be a lot like Ben Johns. He kind of mirrored that, but now he's perfecting it. And so I think that's just what's continuing his dominance on this side. And I don't really see him slowing down anytime soon, but he is having trouble when it comes to playing Ben Johns, and that's something interesting. But Matt, what do you think he does so well?
Yeah, I mean, he's emulated his game after Ben, the cat and mouse. I think what separates him as well is the two-handed backhand that's a little bit better than Ben's. He plays the percentages so well. I think he studies his opponents. He knows where they're going to go. When he plays someone like Jack, for example, he knows where Jack is going with the forehand. I think he's a little bit more mobile than most on court. Also, though, I love the way he controls his speeds on some of the passing shots. He can go big, he can get into the cat and mouse and slow it down, but when he gets to the kitchen line, his footwork, his ability to keep the ball in front of him, especially that backhand slice put away, is unbelievable. There you can see him do it all, the backhand and coming forward. But more than anything, the game management. When you see players coming back against him, he slows it down, goes to a break, knows how to make sure that his opponents aren't getting the best of the momentum. He's really just the perfect player at the moment.
Cam, you brought it up, though. Hasn't been able to win a slam yet. He lost earlier this year to Dylan Frazier at the Masters, lost earlier this year to Ben Johns in Atlanta. How come?
Well, there's no Ben Johns in this one, but I think he, that was the first tournament of the year was against Dylan Frazier. So I think, we're all coming off a break and it's a brand new year. That's fine. I think right now it really is tough. Can he beat Ben Johns? I think there's something there. I don't know if it's mental. It's definitely not physical. I think he can hit his shots and it's there. Or is it playing someone too similar to him? Is it the game's mirror too much that he really can't find that edge? I think that might be it. So I can see him kind of crafting maybe a new shot, a new strategy. That's the only way I think he's going to beat Ben consistently.
And let's not forget the Dylan Frazier loss. He had match points in Indian Wells, was way ahead in that match. Just beat him in Vegas pretty easily as well. So he's ripe to
Has never beaten Ben in a final. No. So listen, he's ranked #1 in the world. Ben's at #2. Do you consider Fed to be the best player in the world, or is Ben still the best player?
If we're talking singles, Federico Staksrud, 100%, because his game style matches up against all other game styles better.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the draw at this Atlanta Slam and see Fed's path to a potential first Slam title this year. Are there any people that can give him a little speed bump, Cam?
Oh, right off the bat, Gabe Tardio. I mean, he's playing really well right now, and he has a very different game style. He has great hands. He likes the cat and mouse up at the kitchen line because his hands can handle it. But it's going to be that semifinal if he makes it through. I think it's going to be Connor Garnett, and we have seen them in so many finals, and they go back and forth a lot of times. Connor has beaten him, so can he make it through those two? We'll see.
I think the winner of that Grayson Golden J.W. Johnson match, I think they're going to make the final. Both rangy players. Grayson can rip off both sides. So if he's hot and can redline, that could be a big upset on Championship Sunday.
Love to hear that.
Yep.
Looking forward to it as we have Pickleball Live all through Sunday.
That's right.
We're going to be here on Sunday. That's for sure. And guess what? We're going to be here just after a quick break. Another free lesson on the way. We're breaking down some mixed doubles. Matt and Cam going to teach you the shake and bake and tell you why Annalie Waters is better than anyone else. Plus, can we shake off our poor performance in the bucket challenge? Stay with us.